let's get started with our first color, which is the color yellow. So in your art box, find the color yellow. Today, I'll be using markers, but you can use anything you have at home, if it's crayons or colored pencils. And with this color yellow, we're going to move all around our page, okay? So let's start out first by coloring in these wonderful stars around the gumball machine. So I'm going to actually pick the stars that are bigger to use the yellow and save the smaller stars for another color that we'll use in a little while. So you'll see me just move side to side and pick any random stars, but I'm going to choose the larger stars for this yellow color. You can mix and match as we go through this coloring page as you want. So feel free to substitute any colors you want. So if you want to make all of these stars different colors, you can do that as well. But for this one, I'm going to use yellow first on all of the larger stars. So you see throughout the page, there's some smaller stars, there's some bigger stars. The bigger stars, I'll use yellow. So here we're finishing out with the last few on both the left and the right sides with that yellow. And I have one more here that I will use with the yellow, just like that. And when I get back to the gumball machine, I'm going to use my yellow in a few different places. First, at the very top. So you see this little round piece, let's use yellow there. I'm going to skip this part here and make this piece underneath the top of the gumball machine yellow right in here, just like that. And then let's make a few of the gumballs yellow as well, because we want to have a nice colorful mix of gum options in the gumballs. So let's go ahead and make any ones you want yellow. So you'll see me pick a few here randomly, but you can make any ones you want yellow, but just leave a few other ones white so we can go back in with some different colors. So you'll see me move to a few different ones and make them yellow. And here, this one right here, I'll make yellow as well. So I have 3 gumballs that are yellow, and I'll leave the rest white for now. And down here in the middle of the gumball machine, I want to make this yellow right here, which is where you put in the coins so you can pay for the gumballs. So right in here, make that yellow. And one other piece here, I'll make yellow, which is right here where the gumball actually comes out from the machine. Let's make that yellow as well. Beautiful. So now once you finish that, you can go ahead and let's move to our next color, which will be orange. So with this orange, we're going to again move around our page in a couple of different areas. So with your orange, I'm going to color in the rest of those little stars. Remember, I said I was going to leave those for a little later with a different color. I'm choosing orange, so you can make it any color you want, but I'm going to make the other little stars orange just to give it a 2-color look on all of the stars throughout the page, just like this. And once we do that, we can then use orange on a few other places on the gumball machine. Perfect. And last little star on my page will be orange right in here, just like that. And a couple of gumballs I want to make orange as well, so I'll pick 3. So right over here, I will make this one orange. And again, you can make it random as you would like, but I want to make sure that I do leave other ones white so we can use some other wonderful colors and have a nice colorful gumball machine at the end. Next will be this one, and last but not least, I'm going to pick one more for our orange. Beautiful, very nice. And actually, with the first color we used, once you're finished with your orange, grab that yellow one more time. I did forget one little part on the bottom. So again, grab that yellow that you just used a minute ago, and let's use it right here at the very bottom. You see this little strip at the very bottom of our gumball machine? I forgot. Let's make this yellow as well. We don't want to leave that white. Let's make that yellow, just like that. It'll all come together nicely. So now you can put your yellow to the side and your orange. Let's move on to our next color, which is going to be a aqua color. So anything that's like a light aqua you can use, or a light blue, what we want to do here is we're going to use this color in the inside of our gumball machine. So right in here, because the gumballs are in the glass, we want to try to color in this area to represent the glass that the gumball machine, the gumballs are actually behind. So in here, it gets a little tricky because you have some very small spots. You see these little tiny spots in between the gumballs. You want to also color that in with your light aqua, just like that. And then you can continue to move around your page, making sure you color in those little tiny spots as well. Perfect. And then just make sure you continue to go around with your outline, making sure you use that color. And now when you see that color get onto the page, you start to see it look more like a clear glass, right? That the gumballs are behind. Perfect. And if you don't have an aqua, you can use any color that's similar that would look like a little clear glass. Perfect. And just be sure to go around those round gumballs. Make those right for yourself, and then get inside some of the little areas that are here, just like that. And once you're done with the little areas, we'll move on to our next color. Okay, so now let's move on to our next color, which is going to be green. So in your art box, find the color green, and let's use this on a few different gumballs. So I'm going to pick 4 different gumballs to mix in the green. So I'll start out here, and I'll go on the second gumball from the left here and make this one green. I'm going to skip over a few and make this one green as well, just like that. And I will make this one that's hidden behind these 2 balls green as well. So we'll have 2 greens together, close together. And on the far right, this big one on top, I will make green as well. So we're going to have 4 colorful green gumballs in our gumball machine. Next, we'll move on to a color that is going to be the color for the actual gumball machine, which is red. So in your art box, grab your red, and let's use it here at the very top to start, where we have the very top, which is the lid for the gumball machine. So let's do that in red. And if you want to make your gumball machine a totally different color, have a fun time. That'll be great. Let me know in the comments what color your gumball machine came out. So after you color that in red, how about we pick a few gumballs to make red as well? So let's go ahead and pick a few. I'm going to choose 2 gumballs. This one here in red. This is the fun part, picking gumballs and making them whatever color we want. And I will pick 1 more gumball for red. How about right over here beside the orange? So I'm going to make this gumball red as well. So I have 2 gumballs that are going to be red. And with this same red, let's jump down to the middle of the gumball machine. So to match the top, let's make the gumball machine here red as well. And so you can go ahead and follow along that line nice and carefully and outline it if that helps you to stay within the lines like it does me, helps me all the time. You can go up and down with it, and once you get close, you want to just make sure you stay within the lines. And now with this red on the page, it's really starting to come to life. The rest of the gumball machine, really colorful. And we have a gumball that's actually right at the bottom of the gumball machine. So we can pick a color for that a little later on. And once you start to round out the bottom of the gumball machine, you can see that the red and the yellow really create a beautiful, fun, colorful gumball machine. And we can start to finish out the rest of the right side of the gumball machine like this. And beautiful. So once you finish that up, let's go ahead and grab our next color, which is blue. So grab blue from your art box, and let's use blue on a few different gumballs together. So I'm going to use the first gumball and color that in with this blue. So this is like a brighter blue than we used before, right in there. And I'm going to skip a few and pick this one right here and make it blue in the very middle, just like that. And a few more. This one here, I'll make blue as well. Excellent. And one more at the very bottom. I will use my blue for that one, just like that. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 gumballs that are blue. Very nice. And our final color that we'll use to finish out our gumball coloring page will be pink. So find pink in your art box, and what we'll do is we can go ahead and color in the last 3 balls that we have in white. And why don't we make the ball at the very bottom that came out of the machine pink as well. If you have a favorite color that you want to make that pink ball at the bottom, or that gumball that's at the bottom another color rather than pink, have fun. Let's see what color you want to use for that one. Maybe you make it your favorite color. So now I am coloring in all of the gumballs. And once all of the gumballs are colored in, you can see how colorful and beautiful this page turned out. And the key was using different colors in different areas and spreading them out. So I'm going to use that pink right here at the very bottom on that last ball. And once we finish that last gumball, we are complete. So now we finished coloring in our colorful gumball machine together using 7 colors.